builds. This one's not Lego, but it's still really pretty. And of course, it's going to get added to, and if you haven't noticed, I do like purple. Yeah, it's going to get added to my other bouquets that I've got that I've built. I've only got an hour, so I'll see how far I can get in the hour, and then I'll have to finish up later. Because I've got to go pick up the kiddos at their thing. So, yeah, you'll probably notice I have lots of little gold bits on my surface when I start laying out the parts, because I did some gold leafing on a plaque that had a poem that I had created. And that's actually, the plaques are available from Daybreak's Pet Legacies and More, if you don't know what that is. You can look it up. You can find us on Facebook and whatnot. Not everything is on the website either. We do have a website. But this is the build that I'm going to work on here with you. So I won't respond to like comments and that kind of thing. They don't actually show up and when I post it. That's weird. I don't know why, but it's just the way it works. I may look that up and try and figure that out later. I'm not too concerned about it. But anyway, let's get to work on building this thing. So, and I know I've always got people in here sometimes that are rude when they come in. It's like, who cares? Anywho, I'll see what I can do to get us shut up here. And that way you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I might move this down just a tad to get a little closer. This is not a miniature, so not like the last ones I did. The last ones I did were miniatures. This one is not a miniature. These are full-size pieces. I do like doing the miniature ones, and it was funny because the last ones that I did, I actually ended up breaking the blood vessel in my finger. So yeah, that was not cool. I keep a lot of things on this desk here. I will be starting a new job come Monday. I've been working all week at getting set up with that and doing some extra training and whatnot. So that is going to take precedence over a lot of the stuff that I've done online so far. Just because I need to, you know, focus on bringing in income other than all the other stuff I do. All right, so here's bag 4. Here's bag 2. I don't know how this one's gonna work out because, like I said, this one is not Lego, but I mean, the pieces are very similar to Lego pieces. There's bag 1. 2. There's another bag 1. Got my glasses up here, I'm gonna move them up a bit. Bag 3, another bag 2. Hopefully this one defines which bags I'm opening when. I don't know yet, so I'll find out. I've only been pulling out bags so far. There's no directions. What the hey? That's what happens when you get something that's non-Lego, I guess. Sometimes you have to hunt for your directions. All right, so 7. That's 6. There's another 6. Let's see, what do we got here? 3. Okay, so here's another 3. So I got 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s so far, 2 7s. Here's a 5. All right, here's another 4. So I've got 2 4s. All right, 3 1s now. 2 5s. Still no directions. Only bags of parts. All right, here's another bag of 1. That's 4 bags of 1 now. They're all different parts in the bags though. There's the instructions. I found the instructions. Yay. Okay. And this one is 8. All right. Let's see how this breaks it down. If it's going to be like closer to Lego. Oh, there's another bag in there. 2 more bags. All right. I will set this down so I can put stuff inside it. All right. So that's another 8. Another 3. Those are box parts. Put them in the box. All right. Let's see how it breaks it down. It actually calls it out. So even though it's not Lego, it's still, this one does call out its bags. So it says 1 bags times 4. So that'll be all the 4 little bags of 1s. All right, so we'll set these other ones aside then. Tuck them away for a moment so I can have space to see what I'm doing. Twos will be next. And the ones down here. Ugh, I hate when books are all bent up. It makes it harder. 4 bags. Yep, got 4 bags. Got it. Alrighty then. Alright. Not sure what that means. Okay. Oh, I get it. Alright. Ta-da. That. Okay. It just is telling me. Yeah. Alright. So, I guess I'm going to open these bags. Alright, open all our big ones. See what we got. Oh, I definitely know I'm not going to get through this entire build before I've got to go pick up the kids. But we will see how far we get. Alright, so these are mostly small parts in this bag. I am not going to worry or bother counting anything out. You know, they've got their count and everything, kind of like what you have most assembly kind of things. Ooh, those are big parts. Okay. Take your bag. This is more little parts. These are kind of like, looks like hinges and leaves. I can already tell by looking at the pieces the difference between these and like your Lego, because these little parts cut out my boob, have what's called flashing. If anybody's done any type of like mold making or anything, they have what's called flash, which is in kind of like a little bit of an over pour on the mold where it didn't quite close all the way. So these ones have little bits of flashing on them. So the quality of the mold itself is not quite as high as the ones for Lego. It doesn't mean it's any less fun to build. It may mean that things don't fit quite the same way or as cleanly as your Legos, because Legos are definitely better built as a plastic part to begin with. And get back over there. Okay. Can you see all the parts? Yes, we can see all the parts. Cool. So, welcome everybody who's watching. All right. So, first thing that we've got, it shows 2 of these long ones, like this. And then these. So they want us to place these on the end. Yeah, they don't fit quite as nice. It's all right. So that is step 1. So step 2 is going to be to, if you can see here, we're going to add on these little pieces in, little parts to join. And then we're going to add another set. Yeah, some of these are fitting tight and the other ones are fitting kind of loose. And then we're going to add this to the end. Or you can do it like this, where they put one on each end and then stick it on. I like to just build like that. All right, next thing. I said 3. All right, they want us to attach another one on each. Little reds in the ends. They say attach the other ones like this, and just like that. And then we'll put more So they're stems. So then you've got these so far. Next is we're going to, right now they want us to take on, it's cool because they have these marked on here. So sevens, these are sevens. So I need the two of these. And then I need that, and then little ones on the ends. And it's going to press up against it. Where is the other one? It should be over here. There it is. Got it. Ooh, I've actually put the wheel on just the right place. All right, so then we got two of those. I'm not sure if I'm doing anything else with it just yet. Nope, not just yet. All right, so I'm in number 5. These I'm going to do something with. These I wait on. Next thing is we are going to be putting, you see, making flowers and putting them on the rings that we just created. This is really annoying. Ah. Yeah, that's annoying. All right, so onto these pieces. We are going to make our flowers. So our flowers are going to consist of our little hinge, one of these little guys is going to go on there, little purple thing. I wondered if that was going to be a problem. All right. Yeah, I gotta put it on a hard surface to press it on because it's a little tight. And then there we go. Got it. All right. So that's going to make those flowers. So in total, I need to make 8 of these. So what I'm going to do is turn over. Since I need to pop these on there. This is number 1. So. So that many. Right. Pop a little hinge on the back side of each one of these. Like so. And part of the reason these are going on tough is because there's a little bit of flash along this little edge here where it fits into the other piece. That is not straight. You're being a booger. And there's some on those too, so. Gotta be tougher than the part, apparently. All right. Come on, there we go. Right. And now I'm going to attach them onto these. And I'm using the hard surface to save my fingers a little bit from getting bruised. Ah, that don't go in there. Is that it? 4? Yep, that's it. And I'm going to attach them to this. And they're going to go this way on here. Yeah. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of want to evenly space them, so just a little bit. Like so. And they'll go this way. So, it's cute. Not great. The spacing's not great. All right, next thing is stuff that goes on here. What goes on here? We've got two little hearts here. So this, it shows. So this goes on first. It's like a little X, like a little stopper kind of thing. And then this. So these both go on here. I gotta do it with both of them. That's cute. Do with this one. And then that piece, like so. Next is going to be, it shows another round with a little stopper on there. So kind of like this little thing that I attach the other flowers to. And the other one, yeah, it has that in line. So whichever direction I put that on there, I want to make sure it's in line. At least that's how the picture shows it. It may not matter, but since it shows it that way, we'll do it that way. Next, we build another set of 8 flowers like we did on the previous one. So we're going to build more, and then we're going to stack them. And they're going to kind of go between where the other ones are. So that might help a little bit with my spacing. All right, set those aside for just a moment so I can build the next set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Them over there. 2, 3. Ouch. These are bitches. It's a good thing I'm not stepping on these. That's a nightmare. Ouch, fingers. Okay. I need 8 of these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll arrange them essentially at the centers of the other ones. Come on. Being a pain. Right. Yeah, that does not rotate that way. It doesn't like to turn there. So I'm going to just shift it so that way it can bend down. And I'm just going to shift them just enough to be able to manipulate them. Which means I'll adjust the ones on the bottom too. Here. That way they still fall in between. And there kind of has like a little, there are like almost like little flats on these, so it's almost like switching it over to a different flat to be able to place it. All right, he's cute. All right, that one. I'll do this one. Scoot, scoot. Scoot. Scoot this one. Scoot. Blink. Okay. Let's scoot that over one. Come on, there we go. This one needs to go over. There. Okay. That'll do for those. Make it flowers. Alright. I need to add more to that one because if you notice it has several stacks. So now on top of those, I add another spacer. It almost is just like a spacer because all these act as. So spacer. It's almost like a little lock and a spacer. That works. And then we're going to put another wheel on. Okay, like so. I'll put another wheel on the other one. Ta-da. Okay, next bit. Create more of the same that we just made. Hopefully I've got it lined up in such a way that it will work a little better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay. And now I'll put little hinges on the backs of each of these. Crud. Yeah, that's not happy. Stay over there. Crap. There. Being a pain. I don't want that. It's that little bit of flash on the edge of, or in the corners of these parts that is hindering it from clicking together smoothly. All right. I think that's all I got left is 8 of these. Yeah, that's all I got left of these. Okay, so I'll 8. Yeah, click. Very good. Flowers. Now to add it to this guy. And it's going to go in the centers of each of those. Come on, no sliding. There. That one. That one. There. And this one. There we go. So that's one. I'll do this one. There. One more. Get over here. Okay, got it. There we go. So I got two of these little like clusters. So next, with these, I need to do what with it? This is bent, so it makes it hard to follow. All right, I put them on there. All right, that's when these come in. Put them on the end. Okay. There. Okay, like that. I'm not done with it yet. We're done with this particular piece of the build, but because there's more pieces that go to that, but there's those. Oh. Oh, don't mind me. that's a thing. I don't need it. All right, and now I need these pieces, and this says to put these together, so that's what I'm going to do. So put these together first, and then on the top of these, I am putting. Okay. Each one of these gets one of these. So that, and then, okay, I see these things. It says 6 of these, so I need to grab 6 of those things. These go with that bit. Hey, they're cool. They look like little, almost like little ice cream cone thingamajiggers. But so does the other piece too, that goes with it, or that is in there. It's almost like a chunky cone and then a swirly cone. And I need these little flowers. So I have the spits, those little, almost like little snowball stacks. So I need 6 of those, and then 6 of the little purple flowers. So look at them all set up over here so I can see them all. Now I know what I'm digging for. And now I need to attach them to these. All right, so, all right, these all go on here. So the little snowball clusters go on top of the flowers. Like so. Yeah. Snowballs and flowers. And then they go on these. So I put them on there. Cute. And then they go on these base. So into the base it goes. That's not tight. I suppose it's as tight as it goes. Well, it looks like that. Get in with the next one. Each little cluster on each of these. That's also not tight, but it won't go any tighter. This one's tighter. That one's tighter. There's the other ones over here too. These ones didn't want to go as tight. 2 of them. Oh well. Like I said, there's flashing that's along the edges that you don't find on Legos, so they don't fit quite the same. The precision is not there. They still look pretty though. All right, now it says to these 2 little ones go on. There we go. Yeah, there's. It's amazing. I see that. All right. Oh well. Okay. Next thing. These ones also get a little one of those, and one of these locking things. Okay, like that. So this one gets one of these, and a like little locking ring. So that's that. Those aren't done yet. I'm gonna set them that way. Quit. Stay. Well, we're at 7:30 right now, so I have a little less than half an hour before I gotta stop and pick up the boys. All right, next thingy is these guys. So we're gonna put these down. I need 8 of these, because each of those will get 4, just like the bigger ones, and a hinge. Ouch. these. That thing won't work for putting these together. Even if I wanted to, I can't use the tool for this bit. Hello. Somebody asked if I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm good. I know nobody sees those comments after I post it though, so I was like, eh. It's one of the reasons why I don't usually respond to any comments, because nobody sees them after it's posted. All right. Now to attach these on there. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Move this down like that. Do this next one the same way. It's funny when people ask if I'm okay. I'm doing good. I'm fine. I'll survive. I'm not falling apart. Although sometimes it doesn't feel like I'm together either. Okay. Ah, come on. It's slightly off. There we go. Got it. Next is I'm going to add another, like I did with the other one, another set of this. Do I put a spacer in between that? Yes. Okay. So little spacer and another wheel. So spacer, wheel. This one and a spacer and a wheel. Come on, get on there. There we go. And then we'll build. Okay, there's only 8 left of these, so that's 8 of these. Yep, precisely. Put the hinges on. Get off. I can only pick up one at a time. I can only stick on one at a time. I think these ones act as like a smaller version of the big flowers. How in nature you see things in stages. I don't know. I didn't study it big time before and just started putting it together, so I can make an assumption. All right, and then these are going middle-wise, just like we did on the other one, so. And then there's also this guy goes on at the same time. Okay. Right. Good. This one here. Da-da, 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 da-da. Okay. There we go. And then the little stopper. There. And now this, let's see, what do we got going on here? I can't see it very well. From what I can see, it's just, it goes on the very top of this little cluster, so I can move these off to the side just a bit. That's right, it is the beginnings of the okay. Uh-oh. kind of cool. All right, and do the other one. Same way. So it goes in the center of this one. Tilt the flowers down so I can actually put it in there. Alright. Yeah. That one ended up more in line with the extra down, so it's okay. I'll get it together and then I'll fix it, adjust it later. So, out of that one. So now I've got two, like that. Next thing that we're doing now, let's see what's next here. 20, I have chose two of these, two of these, two of these, and I'm putting together, okie dokie. All right, so it goes together, and then it goes in here, like that. Yeah, make sure you stick it with the right end in the right hole. There we go, got it. All right, that's that. And then in the middle of this goes this on each of them. Lovely. And then in the middle of that is a little, like a green flower. Oh, come on, go on. All right, so green flower in the center of each. Now, onto each of those, I take a little purple flower and put the little purple swirly ice cream thingy on it. And it says I need 6 of them, so that's 2. 3. How cute. 4. 5. Unlike with like the miniature ones I was putting together, the color lots on these are way closer to being identical than the other one, the other off-brand. Now that this gets attached on each one of these little things. So I have 1. And then we'll have 2. Oh, come now. There we go. There. So 2 of them. And next thing that goes on those is I need to build. Oh, okay, that's what these things are for. Ah, I got gold flake on it. Crap. Get off there. There. Okay. That flashing on there looks. Oof. I do not. I'm not going to go worry about it. All right. So now, with each of these, I need to put that in the middle on each of them. Screech. Like so. I know I did it this way, but it shows actually putting these on first. I'd rather have put the center in first, because then I'm not fighting to fit it between the petals. Petal, 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 petal. There. Little one. And these are going now in the middle of these. Oh, good. I was worried I was going to have to sit there and fight it. Some of these ones I've had to fight them to put them together. All right, got that. Now, let's see what the next step is. Okay, it does. It shows it right in the middle of these guys. So there we go. Kind of a long flower. Cool though. All right. So that is essentially like bags 1 of this particular build. So I'm going to call it quits on this for now, since I've got to go get the boys, and then I'll come back and do the rest of the other pieces that go into the bouquet. So take care, everybody. We'll see you later.